let's go back into the main road here. Let's go and use this. Level up once. I'm leveling my strength first. I think it really is the way to go. From my experience playing this game. By the way, I'm gonna be saying a lot of tips here because I want you guys to play this game. I really do, because it's gonna seem easy when I do it, but I really need you guys to experience the difficulty. It's not something that you can simply watch. You really need to experience it. It's something really, whoa, really special. Let me go ahead and kill these motherfuckers here. But yeah, I sort of found out that I think it's way better if you just level up your offensive. Oh, whoa. It's gonna do a forward attack there. If you level up your offensive stats, they can actually heal too, first before doing anything else, really. So I tend to do like here. What? I don't know what this means. Has a lot of rating. Has 7 ratings. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of secrets that I don't know about this game, right? So, you know, if you guys know one, always make sure to let me know in the comment section, because this game is just filled with stuff, right? It's just all around. So, if you guys know something that I missed or whatever, let me know, and so that we can all help each other, you know, beat this game, because that's the whole thing, right? Beating this game, it's a huge challenge, and it's something that, you know, all gamers should aspire to finish a hard game, and this is one of those really hard games. So, we should all help each other, you know, do this. I haven't finished it yet. That's it's really hard, guys. It gets impossibly hard later on, but let's see here. Oh, all right. Oh shit, man, calm the fuck down, bro. All right. Let's go back to the main road here, and get this show started. There's gonna be 3 of them here, and you have to take the one in the back first, because he has. Oh, okay, he has fire bombs. He's gonna be throwing them. Oh, shit, I can't see anything. Okay, there you go. You always should take those back, you know, the ones that throw bombs. They're just so annoying. And, booyah, alright. Alright, we're good, we're progressing, which is nice. Let's go ahead and take this little staircase. I believe there's an item here that we can get. And, let's go ahead and do that. Take that. Pow, pow. These zombies are sort of like the starter ones, so you can see that I can actually kill them in 1 or 2 shots. But later on, just like a normal creature, you're gonna be finding them to last probably like, you know, 10 hits. You know, if you have a normal weapon, you know, like it's gonna become, you know, sort of like really obnoxious in that way. Let's go ahead and kill. There's an archer up here that is better if you kill now, because if you don't, then it's gonna be shooting at you, like sniping at you when you're dealing with the other guys. Yeah. Now, you know what? I'll wait until I reach the next checkpoint before I talk about humanity. So that doesn't really matter. Oh shit! Sorry. Let me go ahead and heal myself up. Okay. I can do a little splash there and jump here. Bow! Oh, I missed that. There you go. Okay. Shit. Okay. No. I hate those guys so much because they take forever for me to be able to beat, because they just block, and like I just have to like wait. I hate waiting. All right, so he dropped us a nice helmet. Let's check it out. It gives us less physical defense. Well, it's not really that great. It gives you more strike defenses and lightning defenses, but I don't think it's really that good. Master key lets me open this door, which I could have also opened it with that key that I could have bought from the merchant, so that's cool. Right, there's this chest, and here you will get gold pine resin. Now this thing is gonna come really handy for dealing with the next boss you're gonna see, or even dealing with the next mini boss that we're gonna be fighting soon. But as you can see, I opened up that door with the master key. Alright, opens any basic lock. Right, with the master key, I managed to open the door. That gets me the resin. Now, I'm telling you guys because I need you guys to get that. Alright, it's really important for you to get that. Why? Because it's gonna make your weapon stronger for not just the boss, but a nice, I guess, mini boss that we're gonna be fighting now. This guy, check this out. Alright. He is a Black Knight. Now, Black Knights, you're gonna find them throughout the world in many different sort of hiding spots, and they usually guard treasure. But not just that, they also drop treasure. They, if you have a lot of humanity, which I'll explain later, it increases your. It's hard to concentrate when I'm fighting one of these guys, which are tough. There you go, Black Step. You increase your item discovery, right? The more humanity you have, the better the chances for you to get good loot, right? So, they also drop, you know, like really cool things, these guys. So, you really do want to kill them. Not early on, like I don't suggest really you guys to do it on your first run when you're pressing through here, because they can be fairly tough. I do have my electric weapon, which just ran out. That helps me out, but overall, especially if you're not a warrior, you shouldn't really be doing this. Come on. What they usually drop, like 100% of the times, I think, it's sort of like an ore that you can use to upgrade your weapons, which is really, obviously comes really in handy. But it's also the item that he's guarding, which I'm gonna get. I do want to get shit. Alright, he's tough. I'll admit it, he's tough. See if we can get behind him again. Oh, shit, he turns around so quick. There you go. Nice, right in the... Wow, that's not a very nice place for me to hit him. It's really douchey, to be honest. But, you can see how much I was actually hitting him when I had the resin. I was hitting him for over 60 damage, and without it, I'm hitting him for like 14. Alright, so I get the Black Knight shield and a Titanite chunk. Titanite chunk is what I use to upgrade, say, my weapons or armor or whatever. And the Black Knight shield, it's obviously a really nice fucking shield. Now, the problem is that, let's see, I can actually use it, that's pretty nice. There's a shield of the Black Knights that wander Lorden. A flowing canal is chiseled deeply into its face. Long ago, the Black Knights faced the Chaos Demons and were shard black, but their shields became highly resistant to fire. Alright, so it increases my fire reduction and my lightning reduction and stability. That's really cool. It's also a little, I guess, stronger if I do attack with it, which I usually do not. But let's equip it, it's fine. We got a nice black shield now. But you can actually get their armor, like the Black Knight's armor, which is really cool. Just, you know, guys writing when he defeated it. Yeah. every time I see that, like someone writing like I did it, I always think of, if you guys have watched Heroes, the series, when the I think it's the Japanese guy teleports to New York, he's like yatta. Every time I see I did it, it's just like yatta. It's something that I always think about. But you can see that I actually run much slower now with this shield. Why is that? This shield is much heavier than the one I had. Let me trigger this trap. Hold on. Let me see if I... Okay. Oh! There you go. Again, it's really hard to tell, you know, those type of things until you've actually, you know, died from them before. Well, that will not kill you, but hurt you a lot, so, you know, that's that. But, yeah, anyways, I actually do walk much slower with this shield on. You can see it has a lot more weight, and weight is really important in this game. You know, being light, it's really useful because you can get, like, a lot of more backstabs than you normally would. Normally, yeah. There's something here for you guys. If you destroy that, you get this. Bow. Hold on, let me kill this motherfucker. Boom, boom. Hold on. Let me kill you. I wanna kill you. There you go. No, you will not escape. Ow. Jesus Christ. It really survives. He's gonna give me 2 Twinkling Titanite, which I can use to upgrade special type of weapons. Not every weapon I can upgrade it with that, but they are sort of like divinity weapons and holy weapons, and, you know, sort of like that sort of style of weapons. I can actually upgrade it with that. So it's found in that barrel over there. So just destroy that barrel and you'll find that. It's really useful. So that's cool. But we're gonna be fighting now our first real boss. I don't know if you can count the first one a real boss, but I guess you could. It's funny because it's sort of like a training area, like a starter's area, and the boss is like really tough. So that's, I think that's kind of funny with this game. But yeah, you should go up here, kill these two guys, because otherwise they're gonna be shooting arrows at you while you're actually fighting the boss, which is really annoying. So let's go ahead and drop here now that we kill the archers, and let's trigger the boss. Now there's a very special way that we're gonna be doing for us to kill this boss. Let me go before I trigger him. Shit, I did. Oh fuck. All right. I'll don't worry. You have to do this, otherwise it's gonna be really tough. Let me show you guys the boss. There you go. it's like a weird thing. Okay. So what you have to do is go up here, jump, and hit him. Bow from the top. It's gonna do a critical hit and hit him for a lot of damage. Now, what we're gonna be doing is pretty much that, just like about 3 times or so. So one thing. Many of the things that I'm gonna be doing in this game are gonna seem like I'm cheating, right? It's gonna seem like, oh, I'm gonna be repeating that over and over again, and you guys might... Shit, I almost fell and died. That would have killed me. I just fell down. Anyways, many of the things that I'm gonna be doing in this game are gonna feel like they're cheating. Like I'm gonna be doing ship tricks and getting items that are sort of secret, and some people might consider it, you know, like, I guess, manipulating the game in a way that it was not intended. Guys, trust me, and I cannot specify this enough, guys. Trust me, it is fucking intended, alright? This game is imagine this game like being one of those friends that you have, like, you're in your group of friends, you always have that douche friend. Like, imagine this game as being that douche. It's like every time you have a chance of one-upping him, or you know, doing a very awesome comeback to an insult he just told you, do it. Don't fucking have to try honor with this game. You cannot have any honor while playing this game, because this game is gonna bend you over, fuck you in the ass, and then spit on your face while he's smiling. Like, it's not a very nice game, guys. So you can see you have to go up there, fall down, and hit him multiple times. Now I'm gonna fight him like, you know, like someone that is first starting to play the game normally would, and you're gonna see how it can be really tough. I blocked that shot and he just sent me flying. You see? It's really tough to hit him if I try to do it the normal way, right? The noob way. Fuck. You can see it's not really a very a very smart way of, you know, going through it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, again, I'm gonna be doing a lot of ship tricks. Not just that, but, you know, again, for this boss, I'm gonna repeat it over and over again. Fuck. Okay. Alright, we're good. Just one more shot, and I think it should be dead. There you go. Nice. Alright. So we kill him. I mean, you can defeat him normally, and honestly, like, it's also a very viable way, especially if you use the resin that I got before, the lightning attack. If you use that, then he can be, you know, fairly defeated here. Whoa, what's this? I can't take this. Somebody fall down or something. Yata. So yeah, you can defeat him normally. I mean, I have. It's not really an issue. By the way, one secret that I haven't tried it, but I've heard of it. And by the way, there's gonna be a lot of those things. There's rumors of people, you know, talking stuff. If you defeat this boss with this weapon, the straight sword hilt that you start the game with, if you defeat this boss with that weapon, you actually get the huge hammer that the boss carries. It's like a special secret drop that you get if you do that. So I haven't tried it. I just read it. So, you know, if for those of you who actually do want to try it out, go ahead and do it. I don't think I dare try it out. It must be really tough. But if you go down here and you talk to this guy...
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Alright, you can talk to him again.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
For sure.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
For sure.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Alright, he's gonna give me white sign soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift.
That's when you see
obscure.
like other players,
There's
you
no
know.
telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it.
Alright, so what he gave us, the item that he gave us, we can actually use that. Whoa. He just blacked out there for a second. I can actually use that item to summon other people, pretty much. And I'm gonna be doing that later and showing you guys, you know, how that works later. But you have to be really careful here because there's a big dragon that's gonna swoop down, and there you go. The first time you pass through here, he's gonna freaking surprise you and obliterate your face. I don't know if he can actually one-shot you with that the first time. It didn't for me, but you know, just letting you guys know that you have to be very careful with that. But yeah, we go down here, and what we have to do is lower this ladder here because it's gonna be a huge, you see, imminent shortcut. Somebody wrote that there. It's a huge ass shortcut. You'll see where we are. You should recognize this place. That's right, we are back at the beginning, almost the beginning of the game. And again, because this whole map is like a huge one hub, there are gonna be a lot of shortcuts like that because we're gonna be backtracking through a lot of this content, you know, because that's how the world is. Let us level up a little bit more strength. I want to get it to at least level 30 before I start doing endurance and vitality, so that's cool. Right, so now that we're here, let me go ahead and explain you all the whole process of humanity. You see that I have a number 1 right beside my health bar. That signifies that I have 1 humanity. Now, I can spend that humanity to reverse my hollowing. You see here, offer humanity and reverse hollowing. I can only do this on bonfires. Now check this out. There you go, humanity restored. Now, as you can see, I am actually a human. I mean, I didn't really shed light on it before, but I wasn't undead. Like, you could see my face. I was like red and I looked like shit. Well, now I'm human. And the main differences between being undead and being human is pretty much that I get more item discovery. Well, the more humanity I get, the more item discovery I get. It's not really tied up to being human. What really is tied up to be human is the fact that I can now actually interact more with other people that play the game, like an online type of thing. I need to be human if I want to summon other people to play with. I need to be human for other people to invade my domain, and you know, just sort of that type of thing, which is cool. And there are, you know, just all different things throughout the game that we'll be finding out later that you can only do, you know, being human. Now, another thing, let me go ahead and spend one of my humanity that I have saved up here. You see there, these are items that you can get. Let's go ahead and rest and then do Kindle. Now, Kindle uses up one of my humanities that I have stored, but in exchange, it makes the fire of the bonfire burn much higher. And what that does is that it increases the amount of Estus flasks, which are my pots that I can actually use. You can see that now I can use 10 instead of 5. Now, every time I heal up in this bonfire, I will get 10 Estus flasks, which is, it's a really nice exchange, really. It's something that you should do, you know, for your bonfires. It just makes it easier for you in general. But, right, one thing, I got these things called Souls of a Lost Undead that I got in my travels from chests and you know, just generally looting corpses. You use them up to gain souls. You can see that my number on the lower right is increasing as I use them up. If you're on a bonfire, you should just use them up and spend them. I I mean, it's okay to have them on the inventory. Like, there's absolutely no issue for having them there. But if you're gonna be using them, like spending them, you have to not try to spend them as soon as you use them, because if you die, then you know you risk losing all your souls. So might as well just try to spend them as soon as possible. So there you go, we spend them, and we're 400 left. Okay, when you die, you lose up all of your souls, but if you walk back towards your corpse without dying again, and you touch your corpse, then you get back all the humanity that you have and all the souls that you have. So, but if you die again, oh, you can see touch summon sign. That's, I can do that to summon her. So that's cool. Right. This, okay, this is going to be one trick that is going to be really, really fucking cheap. Right, straight up, guys, it's gonna be a really cheap trick, but if you are stuck in the game, if you find yourself under-leveled or just generally having a very hard time progressing, do this. Go up here, go towards the middle here, and then go back. The dragon, you can see that he's gonna shoot his flame, and by doing that, he's gonna kill all the undead that were in that bridge and give you about 555 souls. Now, you can actually repeat this over and over again. You go down here, you go to the fire, you rest there, and all the zombies are actually going to respawn, so that you can actually repeat this over and over again, really as many times as you want. This is probably the fastest way for you to actually grind souls and at the same time grind levels. Probably until like much later in the game. Like there's another different way later on, but even still, even after you get to that point, this is still one of the best ways to do it. This is one weird bug that I've been encountering though. If you do this while being human, it seems like you got a better shot at being invaded by other people. So, you know, be very careful about that. Well, he totally made that like a boss. But yeah, I'm gonna just have that in mind. But yeah, that's a real. So if you're gonna do this, do that as an undead instead of doing it as a human. Just saying. But okay, let me go ahead and level up now that I'm here. But yeah, you know, that's a really nice trick, you know, for you guys to know. I think I'm being invaded, honestly. Let me give it a check here, because it tends to bug out a little bit if I do this as a human. But no, it seems to be fine. All right, let's go ahead and proceed now. There is actually one other like really cool thing that I do want to show you guys before I end this recording. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to be doing of this recording, but there's something else that I want to do that is going to blow your mind, hopefully. Oh, yeah, there you go. You have to be careful if you let them, your enemies, you know, do whatever they want. If you don't attack them all the time, because if you don't put pressure on them, I mean, because they... Shit. Okay. Okay, I cannot hit him with a sword in that angle. Let me just... Pow, there you go. They actually have pots and they heal themselves if you let them, you know, alone. So you have to keep that in mind. But let's see here. I'm gonna need a bow for this, and I don't think I have a crossbow, but it's not gonna be enough. So what I'm gonna do? Let's see. Oh, shiz, y'all. It's blocked. I don't know why it's blocked. Okay, I'm getting invaded. You see that? Okay, okay. The thing about being human is that you open yourself up to be invaded. What this means, pretty much, is that it's PvP. That this guy entered my realm, and now he's challenging me, right? If he kills me... Check this out, hold on. It's a little laggy, hold on. If he kills me, he gets my humanity, and he gets my souls. If I kill him, it's the other way around, right? He has a rapier. My sword is not strong enough. I don't think I'll be able to beat him. Yeah, he's way more higher level than me. He's gonna destroy me. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. That's what I get for being human. But yeah, later on, I'm gonna get items. What a douchebag. But later on in the game, I'm gonna get items that are gonna allow me to actually invade other people and, you know, kill them and get their souls. Again, this is just me just reiterating the same thing that I said before, guys. This game is a douchebag, okay? You should not have any honor while playing this game, right? if you have an item, right? An item that lets you invade other people, fucking use it and kill everyone so that you can get their souls. This game does not pull any punches, okay? You need to get every little type of advancement or just help that you can get it, alright? If you have to kill someone to get his souls, freaking do it, okay? Because you are gonna need it. This game is that hard, okay? Now let me go ahead and kill this guy so that I can go to the merchant and buy a bow, because we're gonna need it for something that's gonna blow your freaking mind off, alright? Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Boom. Dead. Let's, there's gonna be another guy here. We're gonna make short of work of him. There are more complicated things towards the whole, you know, invasion type of thing. That I'm not gonna really get too much into it right now because I don't really know that much of it, to be honest, because they're more advanced, sort of like in-game sort of thing. But eventually, we're gonna be able to join a covenant, which is sort of like a guild or like a group of people in the game, not like a you know, like player-based, but like NPC-based, where you know, just by joining the covenant, you're gonna get bonuses and sort of like different stuff that will change your gameplay style. And some covenants makes it easier for you to invade other people. Other covenants makes it easier for you to upgrade your weapons, and others, you know, they sort of give you different benefits and stuff. So, but yeah, there's some that makes it so that you can actually invade other people, you know, as many times as you want. So that's a thing. But we're gonna go ahead and talk to this guy and get a bow here. Let's go ahead and buy a... It's better with the bow. Like, I could do it with a crossbow, but the problem... Oh, hold on, let me... I'm gonna need like 30 or so, just to be sure that I nailed it. Alright. You can see that the vendor is really helpful. If I would have killed him by accident, you know, I couldn't have done this. But, I have the bow right now. Let me just equip it on my secondary slot here so that I can quickly change it whenever I place. You can see that I can change it like this. Pretty simple. Yeah, anyways. I could have done it with the crossbow, but it's much harder. The thing about the bow is that I can actually aim with it, like a crosshair type of deal, that I cannot do with the crossbow. But the crossbow obviously has... I think it has stronger damage and stuff, but, you know, having the ability to aim is gonna be the important thing here. Now, let's go ahead and this is okay. So what I'm gonna be doing is sort of like a cheap way of doing a secret. I guess you will see. Let me go ahead and kill these guys because I do have to kill them for this thing to work. And let's do this. Bow. Oh my god, he survived this. Ah, there you go. Now I need you to pay close attention to what I'm gonna do. Let's see what this guy has to say. Tail. Exactly. Okay, you see, this guy is trying to help me out. He said tail, right? So he wrote their tail, and you're gonna see why. I'm gonna equip my bow. I'm gonna get here, and you can see that there's the tail of the dragon. I'm gonna go ahead and aim and shoot at it. Well, let me get a nice angle here. I wanna get into a nice position. I think it's over here. Let's see. There you go. Now, when I hit him, he's gonna get in, you know, pain and whatever. He's gonna fly off. He's gonna be mad for a little while, but eventually he's gonna go back to his spot. Now, what I have to do is just literally pretty much repeat this same process about 15 or 16, you know, about that kind of amount of shots that I have to make to him for this to work. And I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up so that you guys can see what happens. There you go. You see, I got the Drake sword. Now, you have to try it. I didn't count really, but it takes a lot. It takes a while, really, to get it. But as soon as you destroy his tail, you're gonna get the Drake sword. Now, the Drake sword is a secret weapon, and it's a very fucking powerful weapon. Okay, you can see that my long sword damages about 80. It says there 80. This one is 200. Okay. Now, it does have a little prerequisite that you have to get. Before you can actually wield it. You can see that requested the parameters are 16 strength and 10 dexterity. Now I do have it. You don't need to really level any dexterity with the warrior to get that, but you do need to get strength up to at least 16 to be able to wield it. Let's go ahead and do it. Thank you. And okay, here it is. Now, this secret weapon, it is extremely powerful. I mean, you really are not supposed to get this weapon until much later in the game, if at all, right? So, the thing about this weapon is that you can see that it really doesn't weigh anything. It's not a heavy weapon. It's just a normal long sword. It does have a different animation for the hard hit. You see there, it's not the thrust. But let me go ahead and show you, you know, how much damage this motherfucker deals. So you guys can see just the raw power of this thing. Go ahead and fight some rats. Now here's where you'll probably find out how much damage. Yeah, you see, just one shots these rats. And but anyways, you'll find out here how much damage poison does, because they'll poison you sometimes. But you can see one shot, and I'm gonna be one-shotting creeps for a while. You know, just the zombies. But later on, you're gonna see that it's gonna become much harder. Again, guys. Might seem like I'm doing this the cheap way. I am not. I guarantee you there is no honor in this game. This game will eat you alive, spit your skull, and then fuck the eye socket of your skull, okay? I'm not even joking. You need this, okay? One thing about this weapon, though, it is extremely powerful and you can get it early on. But it's very difficult to upgrade because it requires a special item. It's Drake scale, really hard to get. Not just that, but another thing. Check this out. You see there where it says parameter bonus, that there's no letter there. You can see that if I get this, right, broken straight sword, you can see where it says parameter bonus. It says D in strength and then D in dexterity. That pretty much says how much this sword will do, like, in damage, like how much extra damage it's gonna do, depending on how much strength or dexterity you have. So, for example, let me grab a different one. Here, a bow. A bow will get much more bonuses from dexterity that it's gonna get from strength. You see that it has an A ranking on dexterity, which means that dexterity increases the damage of the bows by a lot. On the other hand, strength doesn't really do that. Then for crossbows, they don't really get anything, and then shields for strength, and you know, whatever, you get the gist of it. The thing about the Drake sword, it doesn't get anything from anything, right? So the damage that it does can only really be upgraded by upgrading the actual weapon, which we're going to be doing much later on. But it doesn't actually do more damage the more strength you have. So that's something that you should keep in mind with this sword. It's really powerful early on because of its raw stats, but it's not going to scale, so we're going to have to actually switch weapons, you know, much later on in the game. So, yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed the first recording. Yeah, I don't know how many episodes I'm going to be making of this, out of this whole recording session, but, yeah. I don't know how to end this. I guess. See ya.